everybody to Pasadena and the majestic Rose Bowl, one of the unique settings in all of sport. This year's Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, is a crucial part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before that national championship game. And today we're going to find out who's got the toughness and the depth to continue their drive and keep championship dreams alive. As we'll see the third seed in this playoff, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff semifinal. Which team will keep their national championship hopes alive today? The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Boy, good job up front by this offensive line, and a nice job by the back of finding that hole to pick up the first down. And honestly, Chris, this is what I think about when I think of Oregon. I know the uniforms and the flash and the dash and all the different things that people associate with this program. This is what I think about: toughness, ability to run the ball when they have to pick up first downs, and they did it right there.
First down and 10. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. He'll hand it off. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the 4th quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Here early in the game, the defense right away realizes what they're up against. Having an opportunity to move this receiver around, to give him a chance to get out in space, are the plays that can really cause a defensive coordinator headaches.
Reverse.
The defense there showed incredible discipline on the backside contained, and that reverse wasn't going anywhere, just textbook.
Important 2nd down play coming up. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. The receiver's got it on the jet sweep. Breaks loose at the 40. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
Chris, I think the defense's eyes were completely in the backfield looking at this quarterback because of the speed that he has. They respect him. But what hurt them is they lost contain, and they're vulnerable on the edges against that jet sweep because of the focus on the quarterback.
Oh, there's the stiff arm.
Chris, you know me. I love to see defensive backs and especially corners that are willing to come up and get physical against the run game. What a job of making that play in space. No gain because of the play in that corner.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And the wideout goes in motion. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
You know, all week the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback, he told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. He's got room looking for the end zone. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a first and goal now.
Well, right now this defense seems to be sitting back worried about the pass game. They better cheat a safety down, have an extra guy down in the box to help against this run game because they are getting ripped apart up front.
And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
On second and goal, they'll give it to him again. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks. And now the try here for the extra point. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he takes this from inside the 5. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Movement at the second level of the defense now. One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
Takes the handoff again. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47. The Nittany Lions come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. And with all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. Good job here. Now let's see if they can keep that rhythm going.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. Offense getting set. It's second down. Looking to dial up the pressure. Let's see if they bring the house.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Oregon 7, Penn State 0.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big third down now for this offense. They're down early in the game with all the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Shotgun formation here on third down. Caught in the flat by the running back. The defense swarms to make a tackle for loss on that third down catch. And the Nittany Lions will come to the line looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now. Right, so it's 1st and 10, back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? And they'll force him out of bounds after a short run.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Throws a stiff arm. Oh, what a move. Goes right through the tackle. He's got room to run now. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. But that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And they heave it deep downfield. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. They have to make some adjustments there, maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
A pre-snap motion from the offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They get him down, but the game moves the ball up to the 36.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. The pass is intercepted. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. At the 30 now. And he steps out of bounds after a great return. What a pick. Sets up the offense in great position.
Wow, what a play by this defense to come up with the interception. And a big return, they almost take it to the house, but you got to give the quarterback some credit. Yeah, he threw a pick, but he didn't give up on the play and hang his head. Instead, he makes the tackle to prevent the defense from scoring.
Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
That's the 2-minute warning here before halftime as the offense tries to cut into this lead. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball. Position, but now it's 3rd and long. The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He's escaping the pocket now. Receiver makes the catch. The defense will wrap him up after about a 6-yard gain. Not enough for the first. It's fourth down.
Great job here by the defense. Third down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force his fourth down. Great job here by the D.
So a field goal attempt coming up now. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. And the field goal unit coming on the field now. Kick is good. Gives the offense 3 points to show for that drive.
Now, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. They'll test the right side here. Just a small gain. Look at it, 2nd and 9.
Well, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up in run support.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. The Ducks come to the line in the hurry up. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Pressure is coming. And he's hit just before the throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. Wideouts now clustered. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up. They come to the line. A long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Quick throw to the left side. And it's incomplete on 4th down. The offense will now take over in plus territory.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that 1st down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the 1st down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Here's the handoff. Finding some room at the 25. Touchdown, Penn State. Made the defense look slow that time. Game-breaking speed for the running back to reach the end zone. That is just priceless for an offense.
Chris, that back was able to find that crease in the defense. Let's give credit to the big fellas up front for creating that crease. They all played a key role in that score.
Good job dealing with the footing. PAT is good. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. A sack on the play could not escape the pass rush. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Tough spot here, 2nd and long from the 16. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And he's going to float this one to the right side. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. The defense calling a timeout here, giving this field goal kicker a little something to think about. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes onto the field. This try is no good. A missed chance to tie this game, still down by 3. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Ducks will kick it off to begin the second half. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. State offense comes back on the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. Past the 10. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Oh, my, what a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
The extra point makes it a 10-point game. Now they get set to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Turns on the speed. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Oregon. He will score. A kick return for a touchdown in a playoff game. This stadium has come alive.
How badly does this guy and this unit want to get to the national championship? This is huge and a game-changing moment that I think we may be looking back at as a turning point in the game. Great blocks and great speed there for the touchdown.
And the extra point was up and good. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. The gain moves the ball to a 34.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Here's the second down play. The DB is backing off from the line now. He'll hand it off. First down, they'll keep the drive going to the 37.
Look, I realize on any play call, and it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Linebacker shifting around now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Second down play coming up. And the single back takes the handoff. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. The Nittany Lions will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving his running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
Boy, this back is having some kind of game today. He just continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over 150 yards now, and this defense has no real answers in trying to keep him contained.
The Nittany Lions have 1st and 10 here. Testing the right side here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Corners back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. Nowhere to run up the middle.
The offense has had really good rhythm in this drive. Running the ball, throwing the football. Seems like every play has been positive yards until that stop right there by the defense.
It's a quick grab. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
Now, there's just nothing here for the quarterback to do other than throw it to his back and hope that he could get the yards after the catch, enough for the first down. But the defense gives some yards, but not enough for him to get to the sticks.
And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. Solid run. They'll bring it down at the 28-yard line. Second down play coming up for this offense. And the tailback's got it again. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
So the offense faces a 3rd and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle. And the Ducks come to the line in a hurry-up.
I love this unconventional call by the offensive coordinator. 3rd and medium. A lot of times you're thinking about throwing the football, but instead they're able to run the ball with great execution, and they pick up the first down.
Looking to pass this time. He's running out of time here. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, but got rid of the football. Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. A pop pass on the jet sweep. But only a 1-yard gain, so it's 3rd and 9 coming up.
And the jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Oh, that one's picked off. Can he take it all the way? So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
How about the big fella coming up with the interception? You don't see that very often.
First down and goal now. Can they punch it in? It's a blitz look here from the defense. First and goal, handoff. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Penn State. That's another touchdown for this running back. They can't stop him. Dream performance in this playoff game.
Yeah, this is going to be a performance we're going to be talking about for a long time. I just love watching because he's doing it so many different ways. We've seen speed. We've seen his physicality. He's breaking tackles. Boy, just an absolute dream scenario, as you said.
The offense is out there. Here comes a two-point conversion attempt. Receiver in motion now. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he's not going to get there. Stopped short. Missed opportunity to build this lead.
That keeps the score. Penn State.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
14.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Fires it. He pulls in the catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a first down. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. First down. We're going to throw the football. The pass rush closing in. And the pass is incomplete on the final play of this quarter.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Penn State 26, Oregon 14.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. And this pass is caught. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball at the 44. The doctors come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Looking to chuck it again. Bringing pressure. Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Second down, we're going to throw it. And the protection breaks down yet again, another sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Looking for the wideout. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up fourth down.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk. But with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on fourth and long.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. And the pass is incomplete. A crucial potential misfire here late in the game. The ball will turn over on downs.
Well, I don't blame the offensive coordinator here. It's the right thing to do down a couple scores. They just didn't execute.
And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. They'll work the clock here with the running game. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Chris, good job here on this stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game when you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Tailback with another carry. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 30. A chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. Gain moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. Nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
And that's the 2-minute warning. And this offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. And the Nittany Lions begin a new series here, 1st and 10. That's a design quarterback keeper. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And now the handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
No gain on the play.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. They'll feed the back again. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage.
Now you're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the 4th quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job at eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the 4th quarter.
Well, that's a great performance in the pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. And they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.